just want to talk about what in my opinion is the best summon in this game right now, especially post 1.03 patch where From Software nerfed the Mimic. This is right now in my opinion the best summon that's been found. It's called the Black Knife Tish, and today we get into it. How's it going, guys? My name's DPJ, and if you do enjoy the video, leaving a like really helps out, and if you like what you see and want to see more Elden Ring, be sure to subscribe. Okay, so I actually made a video about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, comparing the Black Knife Tish to the Mimic tier summon, and in that video the end result was I preferred the Black Knife Tish. Yes, the Mimic tier pre-patch was an all-round better summon, but for the way I played, the Black tier and the Black Knife Tish was just better. It suited my playstyle more. But either way, the Mimic tier Ashes helped me with bosses no other summon in this game could do so. For instance, Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, I basically used the talisman which allowed, what's it called now? Have a quick look. It's called the Shabriri's Woe. This constantly attracts enemies' aggression, so what I was doing was, with my Mimic tier, I was putting this on, basically, then summoning my Mimic, then taking this off. The boss would then concentrate mainly on my Mimic, so I could get damage and land damage from a range or from afar, or whatever. So that's where the Mimic now, still, even after the patch, is still better. If you set him up as a tank, you use this, then like I said, summon your Mimic, take this off, the boss will concentrate on the Mimic, because he's basically tanked out. He's going to hug all that damage, going to take all that damage, or you can do other things to the boss, take him out from afar. That's the only reason now I would pick the Mimic tier over the Black Knife Tish. That's it. There's nothing else. I mean, to be honest, prior to the nerf, my Mimic tier was sometimes a bit dopey. I mean, like I said this in my other video, like I could have like for instance, the Rivers of Blood. I could have that in one hand, I could have a staff in the other hand. But for some reason he'd pull out a torch. He'd pull out a torch and try and hit with a torch. I wish I would have recorded it. I wish I would have recorded it live, where I'm going mad at my Mimic, shouting at him like it's a naughty kid. But yeah. But either way, now, post nerf, the Mimic in my opinion just doesn't have a patch on the Black Knife Tish. Now the reason, in my opinion, the Black Knife Tish, although it costs a chunk of FP points to cast him, 132, which is quite a lot, it's just the way it works, its own mechanics. Like I said, the Mimic is basically just a replica of you. It works how you work. Well, not anymore anyway, but if you give it all the weapons you want to load it out with, it will use them, to be honest, in good manner, or previously in good manner. Now it don't. Now it's like, do I use a flask? I'm at like a quarter health. Do I take a health flask or do I not? Before, half health, that Mimic's taking that flask, and now it's just not the same. And it doesn't use weapons the same, it don't use spells the same. It just isn't anywhere near as good as what it was. But like I said, it can still be used in good effect for tanking. It really can. But other than that, the Black Knife Tish is just on another level. And in regards to mechanics, it has its own mechanics, and the way in which this works is it's in and out. It hit an enemy, then get out. It's evasive like heck. I mean, yes, it ain't a tank. This thing can't sponge much, but it does some serious damage. I mean, more damage than anything else I've tried, and I've tried quite a lot. Now, there's obviously more tankier summons out there which you can get. I just don't think anything's as efficient, especially in game, as the Black Knife Tish. I just don't think it. I could be wrong. If someone knows of one, please let me know. Also, I think it uses like a red flame projectile, which does percentage damage, and it does some serious percentage damage, guys. If you've used it, you will know about this, and it's absolutely amazing against those bosses with those big health bars. It just is, and it's just, like I said, how evasive it is, how tricky it is for bosses to hit, and because it's in and out, it would just run into a boss, hit them, and it just like a weird like swoosh around, and it evades the boss's counter attack. And you see this more often than not. I mean, yes, it sometimes gets hit, but a lot of the time it don't, and that's what I love about it. It's just unbelievable. And yes, I know we have things like the Banished Knight Engvall. We have there's quite a few others as well. Ancient Dragon Knight Kristoff ain't too bad either. We also have the Clean Knight Finley, sorry. This isn't bad either. These are much tankier summons, but in regards to dealing damage, getting the job done, the Black Knife Tish, in my opinion, is just, it's got to be the best in the game right now. I mean, if I'm missing one or I'm missing something, I mean, I haven't got them all. I know I haven't got them all. I've just gone for the best ones. I've seen reviews on them. I've seen guides on them. And I just know what fit me in the way I play the game. And this is 100%, in my opinion, the best we have right now. So how do you get this thing? Well, if you're watching this and you don't have this and you don't know how to get it, it's quite a distance into the game. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I've just got to run away. I've just spawned enemies in front of me and I'm trying to do a video. I'm going back to the grace. There we go. Okay, so this is obtained and can only be obtained after you do Ranni's questline. Now, Ranni's questline starts initially in the Church of Ella, real early on, I believe. You have to speak to Renna there. Then, guys, you need to make your way up to Carrier Manor and clear out Carrier Manor. Means you have to take out Loretta. And then once you've done that, guys, you need to come down here to Ranni's Rise and start the quest here. And I've got a full guide and I'll link that in the video description. You can definitely check that out if you want to. It will guide you through the entire Ranni's Rise quest, and once you basically get to about 95% of it, you end up here. Now you can only get up to this area at the end of Ranni's quest line, so you need to come to, you'll come to this, well, you'll come up there and you need to come to here, the Moonlight Altar. That grace, Ranni's quest finishes there, but this grace is the important one because we need to come left then to the ringleader's Ever Jail. I always thought that said goal, but it's Ever Jail. I love being corrected, I really do. But yeah, the boss of this Black Knife Tish, summon the Black Knife Tish, take it out, guys, and you get this spirit summon, and it's just unbelievable. And you're seeing footage of it. It's just next level, guys. It really is. So yes, if you haven't got this yet and you're looking for a decent spirit summon, you can definitely rely on. And one, like if you're limited with your grave warts and your great grave warts and you don't want to waste them, trust me, this one, level it up and use it. It will not let you down. And there we have it, guys. I just want to drop my opinion on the best spirit summon in the game right now. Like I said, I compared these about a week and a half ago and I was still in two minds, and I was about 55-45 to the Black Knife Tish. But in regards to the Mimic Tier and what it could offer all around in regards to boss battles and just being a tank and the way you can set up the way you want to, the Mimic Tier probably had the edge before the patch. Post patch, just there's no question now. There's no question now.